Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with editing your website. Right now we have up the front end of your website, and this is the public sees this site. To get to the back end, let me go ahead and log out so I can go in from the top. In my address bar, I'm going to type www.newbirthassembly.com/administrator. This is where I'll get this page where it prompts me to my username and password. You're going to use the username and password that was given to you in your email. Where it says Article Manager, this is where you want to deal with. This basically is another word for website pages, if you will. Article Manager, this is where you can go in and update your website. Article Manager is another word for website pages. Now, if you say, well, how do I know what's on my front page, for example, if you click on this, you see where it says front page, there's a green check here and green check where it says publish. If I go to New Birth Assembly, this automatically will tell me what is on my home page. And you can kind of play with it to make sure that you're on the right page. So let's say, for example, I type the word assembly. It's already laid out according to the template for your text. So you want to be careful on how much text you use because it's statically laid out for the design that you have. So a few minor word changes aren't going to hurt. So I went ahead and saved it. Now I'm going to refresh my public site to see if the change is there. Voila, there it is. I have an extra space right here. I'm going to go in there and take that out. So I'll go into here and I'm going to go to the one that's on front page is checked. I'll go right here and hit New Birth Assembly. I'm going to take out that extra space. And I've just edited my home page. In most cases, the title of what you want to edit in your menu bar up here, we're going to deal with that as well. So let's say, for example, what you believe. There is no page called What You Believe. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and add a page called What You Believe. I'm going to hit New, What You Believe. What You Believe. Alias is just what the page will be called. I'm going to hit uncategorize because all of my pages are uncategorized. Then I can just start typing like I believe in the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Now keep in mind that because this is the design in the background, that it has the design, even though it's black text, it's easy for you to read if you highlight it. Or it may be easier if you go to your notepad on your computer, for example. If you go to your notepad and just type whatever I believe, if it's easier for you to see there, and then you could just paste it in the Father. I'm just going to say I believe in the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. And then whatever text you want to put here is fine. So I've just created a new page because my website page tells me it's not there. I'm going to go back here and just hit Control-C to copy, Control-V as in vegetable to paste it, and then I'm going to save this page called What You Believe. Now I'm going to go to my menu manager. And I'm going to go to the top menu because, of course, it's on the top. And you see right here where it says What You Believe. This is where I can click and select what I want, what page I want. And it automatically shows up there because this is the page I just created to point to as my article manager or my web page. So let's test it. Let's go back to newbirthassembly.com. That error message is still there. I'm going to refresh. That was there from when we went before. So I'm going to click on there. I'm going to go to About Us, and then I'm going to click on What We Believe. And here it is right here. I believe in the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. May want to put a space before that so that it can go down a little bit more. So let me go back in here to my article manager. I can find it from Content and then Article Manager. I'm going to go back to What You Believe, and I'm going to put a space here so I can push it down a little bit. Hit Save. Let's go back to that page and refresh, reload the page, and there you go. You can see it's now in the white section. Okay, and so whatever text you put there, this is where it would show up. And that is how you create a page. How to Kill and Conquer. I saw that that was a page already there. Right here, someone added this. So let's go in here. It looks like that one got too many spaces. So I'm going to go on there. How to Kill and Conquer. Let's unpublish one of these because And now, you may say, well, how do you know which one is the right one? You see over here where it says ID? There's two of them here. I'm not sure why, but we're going to unpublish one of these. So the way that we know which one is it pointing to, ID number 49 or 50, I'll go back to my menu, the top menu, and I'm going to go to How to Kill and Conquer, and I'm going to look at which article is selected here, either number 49 or 50. This is where you can see the ID at. So we're going to go ahead and select number 50 just to have the most recent and hit apply. So that means that now it's live on my menu. Under How to Kill and Conquer, I'm looking at number 50 here. So since we know we're looking at number 50, I'm going to close out of this menu item, go back to my article manager, go to number 50, and so I know number 49 I can unpublish. So I can just simply click on the green check to unpublish it, and I can unpublish it on the front page as well because it's not needed on the front page. Okay, so now I'm dealing with article number 50. I'm going to click on here, and I'm going to pull the spaces up some, just about. I'm going to just push it up by hitting my delete key here, just to bring it up a little bit. Hit save, because it looked like it was down too far on here. So don't let the background of the site fool you just because it's colored. That's just the template showing through there. So now I refresh my screen and here it is. Looks great. Donations. Now the donations page, this would have to be connected to your PayPal account. So we have to talk offline on that. The donations page. Let's see here. Calendar. I'm going to go ahead and install a calendar in there. So don't worry about calendar. We'll put that in a separate training module. Alrighty. Frequently asked questions. Welcome letter. Let's go see what's on the welcome letter. Oh, great. Here's a welcome letter. Perfect. Okay, looks like that data is already there. Let's see what's on the media page. Nothing. Looks like it's just pointing to the home page. And then the contact us page. Looks like it's not pointing to any specific page either. So it gives an opportunity for you to create a couple of pages. If I were to click on Lady Larnique Seals, here's the information for that. If I wanted to edit that page, I can go to my administration, and I'm going to look for the page called Lady Larnique. Here I will find the information that was on that page. I'm going to close out of that, and this will get you started on how to edit. So we've talked about how to edit a page, how to open a page. Let's go into a page, and let's say I wanted to insert an image. I would scroll to the bottom here and click on the button that says Image. Now, if there's not an image that's already in my library, I would simply choose the file from my hard drive to import it to my hard drive. So let's say, for example, I wanted to, I don't know what image I want to load here. So anyway, from your hard drive, you could just find an image and load here. Let's see what it is. I'm just on my hard drive right now, and I'm just going to update it. And let's see what photo this is. I have no idea. I'm just doing it for example purposes. So here it is right here. Here's a photo. And when I hit, it's right here in my library now. So all I have to do is click on it. And I can either left align it or right align it according to the text or center it. But I'm just going to hit insert. And I'm sure it's very big. I just realized what this is. Yeah. This is a graphic diagram. It's just an image from my hard drive. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And let's say that I hit Pastor and Larnique, and that'll be right there. For example purposes, you can choose any image off your hard drive and insert it here. So when I refresh the screen and when I go to that particular page on what we believe, you should see the picture there now. And there it is. So let's go back there and delete it. I think you get the idea on how to insert a picture image. Let's go ahead and delete that. You may want to put a dove or something here. You can copy and paste all of your content from what you believe into this page. Hopefully this has been helpful on how to edit your pages here. I'm going to go ahead. Let's see the news flashes that are on here. These are pages that came with your template, and I don't want it to get confused with anything, so I'm going to go ahead And oh, they're already unpublished. Okay, good. These are just sample template pages, so I'm going to leave them there in case you ever do want to do a news flash. It's already programmed there. Alrighty, so the remaining of these sites are everything that you see a green check button, that means that it's published. If it has 2 green check buttons, that means it's published and live on your website. So once I hit go to your home page, you go back here and you will see. Now these little items over here where it says calendar and all of that, these are controlled by what's called modules. And the modules are programmed as part of the template design. So once you've established the pages on where you want these to go, I can easily show you how to go in and change that, but the pages have to be there first. So let's go in and just for example purposes show you how to edit one, for example. Let's say, for example, where it says banners here. No, not banners. Let's go into one of these modules here and see what we have. One moment. Okay, so basically once these module buttons have a page, then we can just simply define the page of where it goes to, and myself or my programmers can do that part. Okay, well hopefully you have enough information to already, so if you have any questions, feel free to respond by email and we'll be sure to reply.